all the noise going on in the league with the MVP conversation, I think there's only one person who really, really deserves a lot of praise for the MVP, and I think it should be unanimous. Lamar Jackson is the MVP of the league, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No one else is comparing. I think Lamar Jackson has shown us week after week. I know they just lost against Pittsburgh, whatever. But Lamar Jackson has shown us week after week why he deserves his third MVP. I mean, there's only been one game where he's completed less than 60% of his passes. He's only has 3 interceptions this entire season in the first 11 games, which is huge. He's been taking care of the ball like crazy. And then honestly, some of those interceptions out of the 3 weren't even his fault. It was a couple that was not his fault. He had 2 game-winning drives so far this year, and they both were against the Bengals, which was a huge game, but beautiful drives that we've seen. And I think above all the statistic type of things that I can list out and continue to name, ultimately, this dude and what he's been doing with the ball has just been mad creative, man. Mad creative and very smart with the ball and just really, really strategic with the ball and his offensive approach. And I love that watching Lamar Jackson because even against the game-winning drive against the Bengals a couple weeks ago, we seen him throw a touchdown pass, and he pretty much shot a floater, like a basketball floater. Like it looked like you might have seen Ja Morant go to the hole and just floater it up. That's how it looked, but it was beautiful. It's like those are the type of things where, yeah, we talk about Pat Mahomes and the creative ability that he has, Josh Allen too, but like Lamar Jackson doing those type of things is just tremendous, man. Tremendous. And above all, they got the winning formula, or at least they had the winning formula of winning ball games consecutively. But yeah, obviously they ran into tough times going against the Steelers this past week. But I think above all, man, he's just been extremely smart with the ball. And Lamar Jackson, to me, is just like indubitably the MVP of the league because of how great he's been statistically, but also from a creative standpoint and taking care of the ball and just being smart with the ball. Like we've seen his play at a completely another level. So I'm loving what I'm seeing. Other people I think could possibly come into the conversation if there had to be someone else in the conversation. I would say Jared Goff or Josh Allen. Jared Goff, man, has just been tremendous. Like I'm not upset at anybody who's hooting and hollering about Jared Goff getting MVP because what this dude has been doing is ridiculous, man. He played a perfect game earlier in this season, threw 18 passes, completed 18 passes, and he also threw for over 250 yards in that game. Longest pass was 70 plus yards. So like to me, man, that's just crazy because we don't see things like that often. And above just from that specific game, there's a lot of games where Jared Goff is completing 80% of his passes thrown. Like this man he's been doing his thing. He's winning games. He's leading that offense. And I'm not upset. Again, I'm not upset at anybody who's hooting and hollering about Jared Goff winning MVP because this dude has been playing tremendous. We seen him early on with the Rams. He was always a solid quarterback, but now he's taking it to a completely another level. And like it's crazy, man. So I definitely condone any Jared Goffs for MVP. And then as far as Josh Allen, I think Josh Allen is definitely on a trajectory for MVP as well, man. Josh Allen, 6th in touchdowns thrown right now, only 5 interceptions, which is still very, very good. And he's winning games also, too. So I love what I'm seeing from Josh Allen. But above all, I would put Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff on that hierarchy above him if I had to choose an MVP. But I wouldn't be mad at anybody hooting and hollering about Josh Allen winning MVP either because, I mean, he's been playing solid. So other than that, look, man, hey, leave us a quick take on our voicemail line, 219-413-9405. We'll play your take back on our next episode. Go ahead, shoot us a call. If you watched any football games, you watched some of the games I'm talking about, or one of the games that I mentioned from these players, shoot us a quick take on our voicemail line, 219-413-9405, and we'll play your take back on our next episode and respond to it. Let everyone who's listening hear what your thoughts are on that game. So go ahead, get your hot takes off. Go ahead, get your questions off, whatever it is. Anyway, we got some news for the run coming up in just a sec, some college football, a little bit of NBA, NFL as well. So just stay tuned. And then we have a comparison in the NFC East or in the NFC in general. I'm not going to say which conferences, but it's been a lot of talk. So we'll touch on that in just a sec, but don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's halftime. We'll be right back.